Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 3 of the Road to Glory with Cercle Brugge. It is derby day. As you can see in the top right corner, we got a 0-0 draw in the last game against OHL, who were with us at the top-ish of the table. Stanley Liège have now jumped us because they got a win, which was a bit disappointing, but it is very, very tight up the top end of the table. Massive opportunity here today to take the bragging rights in the city away from Club Brugge. This is going to be the team that is going to take them on as well. We've got Thomas, we've got Aguirre, Garay, Marcelin, Pavlovic and Corin. Then we've got Van der Bruggen, Ogu and De Silva Lopez with Hotic, Gubels and Ugbo. Vithinho looks like he's going to miss out, I think, because of the people that are not playing. Hotic over Milo, I'm going to go with. Koshi, I wouldn't mind getting him in instead of you. Van Houten. And then let's go from there. I'm happy with that. Let's go. 3 points here would be absolutely amazing. Huge flag in the ground moment. Their team is Mignolet, Mata, Michel, Denswil, Sobel, Vorma, Rich. Tai Chong, okay. Vankin, Lang, and Bass Dost. Pretty decent team. Sergio Penna as well. Decent player. That gets us a result. Let's go. The boys are all nervous. I mean, I don't blame them. But Brugge haven't been in the best form. 3 wins and 2 draws. Very, very good team, though, that they have, which is going to be tough for us to overcome, I think. But hopefully we can put in a good performance to make ourselves really be at that level. So Ghent and Stanley Liège playing each other as well. So hopefully some points could be dropped there. Brugge formation is us. Let's go. Here we go. Can we just win this ball back? Really try and go on a counter-attack. It's Bass Dost. It's 1-0. Not ideal. We knew we were going to have a tough run of games here. It just wasn't good. Having a look at from the fixture list, playing Stanley Liège or Anderlecht Liège, OHL, and then Club Brugge. It was literally the top 4 teams with us all in one hit. So it's not what you want, but let's just try and give ourselves a positive accord. Here we go. Ugbo's through. Can he just score? Oh, it's Simon Mignolet, who I don't want to be making saves now that he's not a Liverpool goalkeeper. So please do us a favour. Give us a couple goals, maybe an own goal. Just give us an opportunity to take over Club Brugge. Here we go. 5 shots on target to 2. We're looking alright going forward. It's just we're not having as much of the ball as we're used to, which doesn't surprise me because Brugge are a good team. We have the 4-4-2 loaded, which we could go into, but I'm going to try and avoid doing that unless it gets really desperate. The boys are struggling. I'm going to have to demand more, I think, because we're not doing a whole lot. If we go into half-time 1-0 down, it's not the worst result, and that is exactly what's going to happen. No highlights really at all. So let's hands on hips. Yeah, that wasn't good enough. The boys are not into it today, which is a bit strange. I thought they'd be up for it being a derby game, but that was a decent ball through as well. Bit frustrating. Can we just find something? Hotic, Lang, Club Brugge trying to go on the counter. Here we go. Good ball in. Chong straight to Thomas. Don't end the highlight. There we go. Ugbo can't win it, which would have been ideal. Could this be a goal for Brugge? And it's Bass Dost who finishes the highlight, surely. Tom hooks it long. Another highlight is going to be a goal. What the hell was that? It was a challenge, apparently. Okay. Thought that was definitely going to be 2-0. This highlight has gone on forever. Surely we get a goal here now. Nah. Oh, my God. Please. This has to be a goal. There has to be a goal in this highlight. Oh, that was the longest highlight to not have a goal that I've seen in a long time. Ball in over the top. Come on, boys. 53rd minute. Starting to really struggle to get into this game. Might have to start looking potentially at making some changes because we're just not creating anything. It's Chong again. Vorma. Bass Dost. Good strike. It's somehow kept out once again. Vorma ball in. Lane Dost 2-0. I think we're going to have to chase this, aren't we? Let's chase it. Let's go 4-4-2. Let's go Gubels, Ugbo up front. You on the left. Lopez. We need someone to play on the right. This is when you need Vithinho, isn't it? Let's go Hazard. Let's go. Can we find something here? Going 4-4-2. just trying to chase a game, trying to chase the game here. Can we just create something? Can we find some form of opportunity just to get us back into this game? We do not deserve it. We probably shouldn't even be at the level of Club Brugge either, to be perfectly honest. So we're putting in a good performance for ourselves. Here we go. Ugbo, 2-on-2. Oh, had to play Goobels back in. Good ball in, and it's dealt with quite easily. Probably need to start looking at changing some of the centre midfielders to get some more run through the middle. But can we find something? Time to make probably a triple change. Who have we got on the bench? We've got Milo to come on the left. We've got Koshi to come on in the middle. That's 3. And then I reckon we'll go Biancone to play at right back. So that's 4. And then we'll get the centre back on as well. Why not? There you go. There's your 5 subs. Everyone's fresh. Let's encourage the team. Get everyone up and about. And let's go. 10 minutes, 2 goals. Probably unlikely. But, you know, if you told me after 8 games we'd be sitting 3rd, I would have absolutely taken that and ran with it. So I'm not too disappointed just yet with the way that the season's unfolding, because we were predicted 10th at the start of the season. So I think we're really exceeding expectations at the moment. This will be our first loss, but you're talking about, like, to a good team in Club Brugge, probably going to win the league. And that is a strike and a half, and it's gone out for a goal kick, which is a bit disappointing. And 8 shots on target to 4, that kind of sums it up. I think they've just been able to create those better chances. Probably a little bit naive to try and play the same way that we have. There's a chance, and it's saved again by Mignolet. We've started to have our chances. It's unlikely now that we're going to pull this one back to at least a draw. But look, we've put a good shift in. 11 shots, 5 on target to 16 and 8. I'm not going to complain with that whatsoever. I'm not anticipating trying to win the league this year where Brugge are. 2-0. Derby game, it always hurts, but look, I'm not that disappointed. So I'm going to go, we were underdogs. Oh, what? You can't expect to beat them, boys. Come on. All right, 8 games in, we're on 15 points. We're sitting 3rd. The goal is to try and just qualify in the top 4. Oh, that's right. We did put an offer in for this Timo Baudet. Let's try and sign him now in the episode. Squad player for the next transfer window. Let's get rid of all this stuff, and we'll give him 2.5k a week wage. And that should get the job done. He wants 2.9. I want 2.7. 2.7 it is. And there we go. So in this episode, what's the next game you're going to see us play? We've got a few Pro League games. It'll probably be against KRC Genk. So we'll see you for the Genk game. Welcome back, YouTube. We are ready to go against KRC Genk. In the few games since you last saw us against Club Brugge, it hasn't been amazing. We then went on a little bit of a losing streak. We had a bit of a break and struggled really to get our rhythm back, which is a little bit disappointing. So we lost 4-1. We got a 2-2 draw, a 1-1 draw, and then a 2-1 win and a 2-0 win. So the form is starting to turn around. This is an absolutely massive game for us here against Genk, because in the league, they are sitting 4th, we are 5th. There's a point in it, and we're really just fighting to stay in the hunt for top 4. I think sort of it's going to be a top 6 sort of breakaway. Club Brugge are really running away with the league at this point, so it's really important for us to stay in touch with Genk, Anderlecht, Standard Liège, and hopefully Bruges, who have not lost a game yet. So we are going to get straight into this game. This is most likely the team. We're going to make 1 or 2 little changes. Let's get Milo in. We've got Biancone, who can play at right back. We need one more homegrown player, so we'll get Koshi in for... We've got anyone for the right? I don't think we do. We've got Hazard, we've got left back, we've got midfielder, and we've got a defender. Alright, we just have to go without the right wing support, I reckon, for today, because I do want to take Sully. Oh, it means we've got three midfielders though, so what we'll do is we'll do that. Oh no, what did I take him out for? I keep forgetting he's not. Who do we want? We need someone homegrown. Go Van Houten. That's alright. I think that's the team we'll roll with. If we need someone on the right, we'll probably just throw a Hazard out there. His left foot is fairly strong as well, so he could probably play the inside forward role for us on that side. So we're going Musaba, Goobels, Ugbo, De Silva Lopez, Ogu, Van der Bruggen. Vitinho. Actually, do we want Van der Bruggen at halfback? I reckon we do. He's pretty decent from memory as a halfback. Yes, he is. So let's get stuck straight into the game. We've got Sully Muntari on the bench if needed, if we do need the extra bit of legs. So let's go straight into this game. Here we go. 3 points needed to really just keep the pressure up. Danny Vukovic in goals for KRC Genk. And let's go. I know we're underdogs. Oopsie daisies. Not the idea. They've won their last 5, so they're playing the same 4-3-3 as we are. So it's going to be a very, very interesting matchup for us here today as Velkowski gives a free kick away 20 seconds into the game. But I'm not too disappointed with that whatsoever. And ball, I thought we were going to have a goal there, but looks like it's a highlight for Genk. They've got numbers everywhere. It's Sharpie, ball across, Tanana, and it's well blocked. So what I've done in between these last sort of 7 games that it's been, I've made a couple signings, which I'm going to show you hopefully at the end of the episode. If I forget, it will definitely be at the start of the next episode because we'll be in the transfer window by then. So Ugbo goes down, which is the one person I really didn't want to have to replace this early in the game. But I've got a couple signings that are coming in January, which I think are going to give us some great depth to the squad and really compete in our first team, which is what I'm really looking for at this stage from the team. It's a good ball in from Hazard, only finding Velkowski, who does well to get down the line. It falls to Van Bruggen, De Silva Lopez, Hazard loses it. Here come Genk. They are flying on the counter-attack. Good ball across. Nothing comes of it, and once again we deal with it. And there we go. Musaba, that's not a penalty, is it? It's good. It's a corner for Genk. Let's make sure we get through this. We've dealt with the first ball well. Haven't dealt with the second ball just yet. There's an opportunity to shoot from outside the box, and Thomas does quite well to retrieve the ball. So here we go. We haven't done much with the ball yet. We're struggling to get into this game. So let's just see, can we create something here through Vitinho? Decent ball in towards Musaba. Hazard, Goubels 1-0. Willem Goubels has just been on another level for us this season, and I did say early in the save that he is probably too good to be playing in Belgium, so hopefully we can keep loaning him back because he's going to keep scoring goals. But we have signed a new person to play as the deep lying forward, which will force him to go back to the left. So we're lucky enough that he can play off the left or through the middle. So I really am looking forward to seeing how our attack will look moving forward, because it's going to be dangerous. There's going to be lots of pace, there's going to be lots of finishing, and there's going to be lots of goals. So I will hopefully remember to show you at the end of this game who we've brought in, because I'm really, really excited to show off some of our new acquisitions that are joining us in January. So here we go. We haven't had much of the ball going forward, and that's a poor ball, and we deserve to concede that. That is poor. Who's that from Pavlovic? I really want to try and get our own centre-backs in. It's Velkowski and Pavlovic getting caught right next to each other. Bit disappointing. You can't be making those kind of mistakes. Pavlovic has been good this season as well, which is probably where it hurts a little bit more, as Thomas claims that quite well. Let's just get into half-time, even at 1-1. I'll probably take that, to be perfectly honest, because we've really struggled to get into this game. But we're looking okay at the moment. We've had another shot, which is me being as optimistic as I can, and we've only had 2 shots to 11. Happy with the performance, keep going. We've only made 1 sub, so both sets of subs we make have to be double subs just to get the maximum out of our 5, and we don't get the highlight from kickoff, which would have been ideal. But we've had 55% of the ball now, so we're starting to really step into the game. Can we just create something going forward? That's the next step. So here we go. Genk with a throw in, finding their right back. Let him drive. That is a well wide header. If that's the highlight, then I don't know why they're showing that, because that was not threatening whatsoever. Toma finds the right back again, who's getting into a lot of space here. Ball goes all the way through to the left back. Can we keep it out? It's another goal. It's Paul Onuachu who gets his 11th goal of the season for Genk. And that's just frustrating that we can't deal with that. Vitinho, Hazard finds Musaba. Ball across to Goubels, and it's wide. Bit better from the lads. Can we try and just create something? We're really struggling just to get shots on target here. We've only had the 2. Can we win that ball? Musaba does. Good ball to Hazard. Goubels. Hazard. Poor shot at goal from Kylian Hazard. What have we got here now? We've got a lot of guys that are struggling. We've got Sulimuntari, we've got Koshi. I think it's going to be Sulimuntari time for Ogu and Musaba. We don't have any attacking options really here, do we, at all? There's a lot of midfield options. We're going to have to just hope that our midfield can get the job done here. Let's see what we can do. Can our midfielders get the job done? Decent ball in. Only gets to the first post. It's Koshi. I thought David Koshi would have scored that for us. Let's encourage the team once more. We're going to make 2 more changes. We're going to get left back on, and then Biancorne can jump in at centre back. Let's go. Come on, boys. Give me something. Give us something here, lads. Come on. Don't concede a corner. Do not concede the corner. And we've lost. Paul Onuachu gets his hat-trick, 3-1. We probably shouldn't even be competing with Genk, to be honest, but it's frustrating when you go 1-0 up to throw away a 1-0 lead. Probably should look at maybe going into the 4-4-2 to finish the game off, but let's see what we can get here with Hazard, Vitinho, Goubels. All right. Do we have... We don't even really have 2 strikers, but we're going to try and... Let's go 4-4-2. We've got to try something here. So we're going to go Hazard up front, I reckon, with Sulimunt. Who can play up front here? So we've got Musaba, who can play on either wing, who's right-footed. We've got Van der Bruggen, who can play on the left. So what we'll do is we'll go Van der Bruggen on the left, we'll go Musaba on the right, we'll go Hazard up front. That's how we're going to play. Come on, boys, give us something here. Don't concede again. Well done, Thomas. Big save. Got to go after this now. Let's go very attacking. Let's go demand more. And let's see how we go. We can't give much more, I think, than what we've done. It's just Genk are probably just that too good for us. The top 4's finally established to the way I thought it would be at the start of the season. And it's going to be very, very hard for us to break into this top 4. But it doesn't matter. Hopefully we're just going to get the results against the teams that we should beat. And that should be enough to slide us in this season. And obviously with some signings in January should help us with some depth issues that we've got. We've got to remember we also do need to keep guys that are homegrown around in the squad. So we've got to be very careful with who starts games for us moving forward. I think that's the main one. So let's go. Time's ticking away. It's 4 minutes to go. Don't see us getting 2 goals. If we do, it'd be an absolute miracle. Here comes another one. There it is. 4-1. Pretty disappointing, to be perfectly honest. I felt like we were in this game for long periods of it, but it is what it is. 20 shots to 10. You're bound to concede at some point. So there it is. Full time almost. Give us one more highlight with Sulimuntari. And there it is. We dropped down to 6th, which is disappointing, but we've played. Not happy with the performance because everyone was pretty average. And there we go. We dropped to 6th, but we're only 4 points off 2nd, so it's not the end of the world. We've been in these situations before, and I am fine with that. He's out for 5 weeks to 2 months. That's exactly what I don't want to see, because Ugbo is a freak, and we need him back. There we go. All right, the signings that we've brought in, transfers in. We've got Musa Cisse as a left back coming in. Looks absolutely fantastic. He's just not overly quick, but I think we'll try and develop that for him. But he's got 10 crossing, 15 passing, 17 tackling, 15 decisions. So we'll just give him lots and lots of game time. Joining us on the first of the first, we've got Tierno Baudet, who will probably play him in the 2s this season and try and develop him as the box-to-box midfielder to play in our system eventually. We've then got Kusini Yengi, who's been playing in our under 23s, I think it is, or 21s, and as a deep lying forward on attack. He's the one that's going to be coming in to Goubels' position up front to move Goubels out to the wing. So I think Kusini Yengi on a free looks absolutely fantastic with 15 dribbling, 15 finishing, 15 off the ball, 15 flair, 15 anticipation, 15 acceleration, 15 fitness, 14 pace, 14 heading, 11 passing. He just looks absolutely unbelievable. And then we've also brought in Mohamed Toure, who it's got 4-star potential, joining us in January as well. Can I get him to just join us? It says approach to sign. Why can't I bring him in with us? Doesn't matter. Anyway, allow trial until permanently. There we go. Should have just done that. There we go. So now he can play in our under 18s as well. So try to just get a bit of money out of Mohamed Toure. So Unfortunately, 2 losses in this episode, which is a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Twitch as well to make sure you catch all the action live when we're live. And I reckon you'll see us for the Anderlecht game next.